What's going on, YouTube? I'm back with another food video for you. This time I'm going to be making Peruvian chicken. Um, this is something that is sold at quite a few restaurants in my area. I really like it, and as I said in one of my previous videos, one of my things is if I have something out that I like to try to duplicate the recipe at home. So I found a recipe online. I've actually made this before, so this is not my first time doing this, but you know, we try to improve every time. So like I said, I'm going to be making Peruvian chicken. Excuse the plate. This is my daughter just turned 3. We just had a birthday party for her. She loves dinosaurs, so that's why it's sitting on this plate. Has some leftover plates, so you know, waste not, want not. We bought them, so we're going to use them. But for now, just going to show you how I make this Peruvian chicken. So I'm going to start with the marinade. So to make this marinade, I had my food processor out. I'm going to start by throwing in some fresh chopped garlic. I'm going to squeeze in the juice from 2 limes. So here's one. It's halved. Squeeze it real good. Here's the second one. Tablespoon of salt. 2 teaspoons of paprika. Some black pepper. Tablespoon of cumin. 2 teaspoons of sugar, so that's 1. That's 2. A teaspoon of oregano. And then we're gonna add 3 tablespoons of EVOO, or extra virgin olive oil. 2 and 3. And now we're just blending all of that until it's smooth. It looks pretty good. So now the next step is to prep our chicken. Okay, so when I cook my chickens, I like to spatchcock or butterfly them. If you are not familiar with that technique, it's a real good technique, especially for grilling, which is how I'm going to cook this chicken. I mean, you know, the channel was called Guns and Q, so you knew the barbecue grill was coming out eventually. The weather's nice, it's a beautiful day out here, so we're gonna marinate this thing up and throw it on the grill. So the first thing we're gonna do is I have my marinade. I'm gonna just spread some on this inside cavity of the chicken. This smells really good. Now I'm gonna flip the bird, and first we're gonna spread some all over the outside. I'm trying to keep it on this plastic wrap. We'll have to wash this stuff, you know, clean up anyway, so, but try to avoid making as much mess as possible. That helps keep my wife happy, and in turn keeps me happy. You know the saying, happy wife, happy life. But just want to get this marinade all over this bird. This smells really good. Can't wait to see how this tastes. I'm gonna get it in all the crevices. Notice I'm just using one hand because I'm touching that raw meat. So we want to preserve all, you know, I'm a healthcare worker, so I'm real big on hand hygiene. Now what I'm doing here is separating the skin. I'm gonna actually rub some of this marinade under the skin. Gonna get some real good flavor. I'm also gonna turn the bird and going to try to separate the skin up here. It's hard to do this with one hand. But all this stuff is gonna have to be washed anyway, so I'm gonna just get my other hand in there, and I'm not gonna reuse this marinade for anything, so just want to get our bird flavor. So I'm gonna grab some more marinade, rub it under the skin up here, rub it all over, get it in all the crevices. You don't want to miss any parts of this bird. I'm gonna use all of this marinade. Just for good measure, I'm gonna put some more on the other side. Make sure we got it all coated. Put some more under the skin. All right, that's about it. So now I'm going to just clean up. I'm gonna wash my hands. I'm gonna clean up the area, and I'm gonna put this in a bag and let it marinate for about 4 to 6 hours. So be right back at you. Okay, YouTube, so I'm back at you. Got my chicken that's been marinating. This thing has only been marinating for about 4 or 5 hours. I like to let it go a little bit longer, but we are under a severe thunderstorm watch right now. So, and I'm trying to cook this thing on a grill. So I'm in a rush to try to get the grill lit and get this thing done. So, but normally I would let it go a little bit longer, but it still should be very flavorful. So we're gonna get the grill heated up and get this bad boy on. Be right back with you. Okay, so the storm did catch us, but the rain let up a little bit, and I'm a dedicated griller. So it is still raining, but the severe thunderstorm is over. And I was able to get the grill hot, so able to get my chicken on there. Just gonna fold the legs in. But yes, it is raining, as you can see. But I was able to get the grill up to temp, so this chicken will go. So I'm just gonna close this lid. Got the grill at about, well, it lost some heat since I opened it, but it's sitting steady at about 350 to 450. So that's where we want it. Just gonna let that chicken go. Be right back with you. So this chicken is just about done. So I'm just gonna flip it and let the other side get some grill, some char on it. But you see that nice char on that inside. When you spatchcock a chicken, I think that's the best way to cook a chicken, especially on a grill. It just cooks so evenly. So I'm gonna just let that other side with the skin get some char on it, and then we're gonna pull it off. In the meantime, I'm gonna whip up some sauce. So we'll get right back to you. Okay, so got the food processor back out again. Gonna make this sauce. The star of this sauce is these red chili peppers that I chopped. These are peppers that I actually grew myself, and they were frozen. You can use fresh if you choose, but frozen ones work fine. I grow them myself, and then what I have left over I freeze so they don't go bad. One more thing about these peppers, these are 2 chili peppers. You can use, it doesn't have to be red chili peppers. It can be any type of pepper depending on how hot you want the sauce to be. You can even use bell peppers if you don't want the sauce to be hot at all, but I do like spicy sauce. So these are red peppers. These aren't the hottest red peppers, but they're two red chili peppers that I grew in my garden. Got some chopped onion. I like to add some diced tomatoes with green chilies. Got some fresh garlic chopped. Got just a little bit of salt.
Sauce, wow.
And of course, some EVOO. Stop. Extra virgin olive oil.
Where's this?
Stop. Don't touch anything.
Where's this?
You can hear my 3-year-old that wants to be my kitchen helper. So we're gonna put the lid on and blend it till it forms. Gonna blend it until it forms a paste. That looks good. That's the base for the white sauce. So for this white sauce, it'll start with some mayonnaise. That's about a half a cup. Got some sour cream, about half as much as the mayo. Have a shallot that I chopped up really fine, and my eyes are paying the price for that. Tablespoon of ketchup or tomato paste, either or. Gonna squeeze some lime in there. Lime juice. It's always good. Add a little bit of acidity. Now I'm just gonna add some salt. And some black pepper. You add this to taste, however you like it. There's no specific amount. And then I'm just gonna take a fork and whisk it all together. And then I'm just going to add my that base that I made. So that's still in the food processor. That's that paste that I made with the peppers, the tomatoes, and the other ingredients. I'm gonna just get that in there. And I made a little bit of a mess, but I'll clean it up. But just gonna whisk it all together with the fork. Like that. And that's the sauce that we're gonna drizzle over the chicken. So I'll be right back with you to show you how I serve it. After I clean up, of course. So yep, there's our Peruvian grilled chicken. Nice little char on there. Gonna chop it up and serve it up. If I have anything left, I'm gonna put it with these tacos that I'm gonna make tomorrow. But that is a to be continued. So there we have it. Got the Peruvian chicken with that white pepper sauce. Served it with some beans and rice that I hooked up and some Brussels sprouts that I just sauteed in the pan. Real simple, real quick, but it's delicious. So, like I always say, if you like the content of my channel, like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications because you'll get notified every time I drop new content, which I have a lot coming real soon. But until then, have fun and get it done. Peace. We are out.